What up YouTube? It's Paul Broding here from Paul Broding Photography. We're back at it here on DreamLand PBP for another weekly video blog. But first, if you haven't noticed, I got a haircut and I shaved because I actually have a photo shoot tomorrow for headshots for me, for my website. But that's a whole other story. But for now, let's just go ahead and get into this week's video blog. Alright, so first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all my Instagram followers, those people who've liked the posts that I've been posting for the past few weeks, those people have commented. All the interactive posts are done. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys help me with a lot of work. So your work is done. Thank you. Now it's time for me to take what you guys have done and for me to turn that into listings on my Etsy store. So that's what I'm going to be doing, which leads me into my next thing, my Etsy store. As of this week, I spent around 22 hours between Monday and Tuesday just redoing all my mockups. I added text. I did the final selection of what mockups I'll be using moving forward at this point in time. So all of my paper prints, all of my metal prints, all of the vintage paper prints, and all of the vintage metal prints, all those mockups are done. I'm just waiting on the descriptions to be made. Basically the descriptions, the tags, and the titles. And the reason I say that is because SEOing or search engine optimization for me is hard. I haven't done it in a very long time or ever. So I'm still learning. So I'm having somebody do those for me so that I can have a leg up and I can learn for myself. So that's phase one, which is done. Phase two will be starting next week. I will be getting all the horizontal prints that you guys selected moving forward. I'll be getting some of those made. I'll be getting 15 of those made, as well as getting some vintage. I'm thinking 4 Disney photos will be released with the next phase of my Etsy store. So the horizontal prints as well as 4 more Disney photos will be released in the next phase, and that should be completed by the end of the month, which is going to be a lot, but it needs to be done, and I'm excited because I feel like this is a good thing. So that's that. I also went out on Tuesday night to go light painting for the first time in about a year. So I'll go ahead and bring those photos up so you guys can see. The first light painting attempt was just for fun. It was a technique I wanted to attempt. I'm going to develop it further, but it's the idea of erasing portions of a painting with light in a light painting, or ones that I don't want. The idea is not to take away from the artist's work, but to enhance it and just add a little bit. The second shot is just fun stuff. It's something I did for fun. It's a technique that I've learned. It's basically you're tracing an object with light to highlight it. So that's that shot. I also do have a photo shoot tomorrow for myself. It's for headshots. So I'll be getting a bunch of new headshots done tomorrow, and those will be used for my website. Also, this weekend I have a photo shoot. I have a nighttime photo shoot for fun. And I'll be doing that with a model, Lisa. She's a local artist here in a band she's a lead singer in a band called Blazing Jane. So please check them out. I don't know if they have a link, but go ahead and check them out. They have an Instagram. But I'll be working with her at night, doing some nighttime portrait photography. I have a few ideas that I want to test out. So we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much what I've done this week so far, besides the normal Instagram, YouTube videos, IGTV episodes, side project, all that stuff is pretty much almost done in regards to what I'm doing. This has been pretty much the last thing I have to do and edit a few more things. But that's it for this week. Alright, so that's this week's video blog. Thank you again for tuning into DreamLand PBP. I am Paul Broding from Paul Broding Photography. And if you liked what you've seen, please hit the like button. As well as if you want to see this content and future content, please subscribe, hit the notifications bell, as well as comment below. I love to hear from you guys. I always want to hear what type of content you want me to create besides these weekly video blogs, so that I can create the content. But that's it for this week's video. Hope you guys have a safe and wonderful weekend. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next week's episode.